Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about pop pliers or step bend pliers and the difference between that and repositioning a bracket. And hopefully you can watch my other videos on repositioning brackets, because I'm actually not at all a fan of these kind of pliers, nor do I use them, nor have I really ever used them, because I don't see the point of them. I think that you should do, and I'm not going to go through the whole scenario because you should just watch my other video, you should do repositions of brackets instead of bends. If you do repositions of brackets at the right time, which is when you're still in the leveling and aligning stages in your round wire at the beginning of treatment, not at the end of treatment, you're going to save yourself a lot of time, probably about 6 months per case, a lot of heartache, and a lot of money by going back and forth between wires. So I don't do this anyways. In ortho residency, we learn how to do bends. We have to do some cases with bends. It's part of what we learn, but in reality, do I use them? Almost never. And if I did, I don't use a pop plier. But in any case, learning how to do bends correctly takes a lot of time, and it's really a waste of your time if you're a general or pediatric dentist. So personally, I say do the bracket reposition technique. Don't buy these pliers. It's a waste of money. If you do feel the need to buy these pliers, you're going to have to buy them in all kinds of different increments. Up and downs, ins and outs, Z-bends. I mean, you're going to drop $2,000 on a set of pliers that you totally don't need. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to use them anyways. So if I did do bends, hypothetically speaking, this would be the one scenario. Let's say I took a patient through my normal scenario where we go to 18 NITI, and I always talk to the patient about their ups, downs, ins, and outs at that stage. This is where they get control of their case. I tell them, hey, we're in round wires. This is where we do the ups, downs, ins, and outs. I want you to have some say. So how do you feel about, say, how your laterals are relative to your centrals? Or how do you feel about the heights of these teeth relative to one another? This is the time where I want you to weigh in. You go show your friends, show your family, show your boyfriend, whoever, show them your front teeth. And if they have anything to say, this is where I want to hear it, because there is some art to this and I want to know your feedback. And this is the time when I want to know it, not at the end. So you give them an opportunity, and some doctors even have them sign off at that stage saying, I'm happy with the alignment of my teeth. It doesn't mean you're happy with the bite, you're happy with the alignment of your teeth, because your alignment should be done at that stage, at the 18 round wire stage. Then you move on to your thicker wires. I usually go up to about 1825 NITI. I can start closing space. That's when I bust out the power chain. That's when I start using my class 2 or class 3 elastics if I needed them. If I needed box or triangles, I did those back in the round wire stage on lighter elastics. But again, back to my scenario, let's say patient said they were happy. We got to the very end. We were in our 18 or 1925 NITI, and then patient's like, and maybe we had to close some space. We had to use some elastics. So if I went back to the round wire, this is going to be a nightmare, because I'm going to have to re-bracket. Then I'm going to have to go work my way back up to the stiffer wires. Then I have to go back to the power chain. Then I'm going to go back to the elastics. It's going to take possibly at least another 6 to 9 months. Or I could do a steel wire and do some pop bends. Of course, I do it just with my hands, not a pop plier, but that would be the very one-off scenario. Anyways, pop bends come in different thicknesses. Oh, shoot, I've never even used one of these pliers before, but I'm assuming it's not that hard. I'm assuming you just hold it over the wire and you just squeeze it, and it should, I know this is a 0.5 millimeter one, so let's see. So that's okay, that didn't really do anything. It's supposed to work. Okie dokie. Well, this is supposed to cause a step up or a step down. Maybe this is an in and out one. Maybe that's why I was having issues. Okay, let's try that. See? These stupid pliers. Oh, yeah, this is kind of weird. This must be an in and out one. So you can see this is what happens when an orthodontist uses a step plier for the first time. Yeah, it kind of made a little step. That's ugly. And you can see, like the way I look at it at a wire after I do a step, I want to make sure that it's balanced, and this one is like distorted. So anyways, I don't like pliers like this. So that was my example of what not to do, because I think they stink. But this is a step plier supposedly, and it looks like to me like it's up and down one. But I don't use them anyways. So, all right. So I showed you what not to do. Don't do that. And here's why, because it's all distorted. You can see how distorted this wire is now. It should not look like this. It should not be like off the ground like this. But that's my example. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks. Do as I say and not as I do. Exactly. Thanks. Bye.